Hi, it's Dr. Tom. I'm going to talk about heal your gut, heal your brain. And this is my most recent book, How to Fix Your, or You Can Fix Your Brain, just 1 hour a week to the best memory, productivity, and sleep you've ever had. And there's an entire chapter in here on how critically important the gut is. And that's the purpose of E3 Advanced Plus, and the whole healing protocols for the gut is to have a well-functioning, balanced gut. One example of how gut problems will contribute to brain problems is that when you have intestinal permeability, there are antibodies to these different tissues in your gut called zonulin and occludin and actomyosin. When you have antibodies, that's a marker, you got a leaky gut. Those are the exact same tissue components that are in your brain. It's called the blood-brain barrier. When you have antibodies to zonulin, they don't just attack the zonulin in your gut. They attack the zonulin throughout your body, which means your blood-brain barrier, and you get a leaky brain. So if you've been diagnosed with a leaky gut, you got a leaky brain. When I'm speaking at a conference, and I'll say, how many people in the room know or suspect you may have a sensitivity to wheat? About 70 to 80% of the room raise their hand, always. And I say, hold your hands high for a minute, hold them high, because some people do this. Hold them high, and look around the room, and these are all doctors, look around the room, and they go, wow. And I say, thank you. And how many of you know or suspect if you have an inadvertent exposure to wheat, it seems to affect your brain? And hold them high, and it's about 80% of the first 80%. Raise your hands. They raise their hands up again. So the first thing I say, this is your practice. This room is your practice. 70, 80% of the room has a sensitivity to wheat. Know or suspect they have a sensitivity to wheat. And you're the doctors. You just know to think about this, right? But that's your practice. It's everybody that's coming in. And then about 80% of those people say, yeah, it seems to affect my brain. You get brain fog. That's because the most common tissue affected by a sensitivity to wheat is your brain. And how do you deal with this wheat sensitivity? You have to heal the gut, because it's the intestinal permeability that comes from the exposure to wheat that triggers all the inflammation that goes through your entire body, and it may cause brain dysfunction. It doesn't every time, but the majority of the time it does. Heal your gut, heal your brain. Thanks so much.